everybody, this is Em from DIYM. I'm kind of doing something that I've already done before on my channel, but I did it in another video and I just wanted to give it a little bit of room and space to have its own video. I think it's a really fun project. I made this in one of my pen, pencils and pokey tool videos, and this is supposed to be the disguise pen from Sailor Moon. The only thing with this is I actually made this topper pink. This is for myself. I didn't think it really mattered too much because it was for me, but for people who want to make this more authentic, I did buy some. I found this recently at the dollar store for just a couple bucks. I guess it's just table scatter decorative gems. You can just stick this in a jar or vase or something, and they're really, really pretty. But I don't know if it's going to work. We'll see. But I found some red gems. It might be too big for this, but we can try it anyways. So we'll see if that really works out. But I'm going to show you what I did. If you haven't seen that video and you'd like to see that video, I'll link the link down below. But I'm going to show you what I did, and you can make some really fun pens with that. Okay? Right now, I have a whole bunch of pens, as you can see here. There's other things that I have too. I don't have any pencils at the moment, but I have letter openers and all sorts of other stuff too. But I'm gonna just take out one of these pens, the pink one. I'll take a couple pink ones out just in case something happens here, because sometimes these things are hard to get off. So these are pens that I got. I think I got them on AliExpress a while ago, a whole bunch of them. And I'm going to show you some stuff I also got on AliExpress, and hopefully they're still available, because I always do a lot of this stuff way in advance. So I got this. This was one thing I didn't get from AliExpress, but I'm sure you can get it on AliExpress, maybe Amazon too. I don't know. I'm not probably going to use these ones, but you can if you'd like to. But they're gumball beads that they have Aurora Borealis or AB finish to it. Almost like an iridescent sort of coating to it. I thought they were really pretty. I got them from, there's a bead store kind of close to me. Don't remember the name of it, unfortunately. It's like in a mall. Yeah, I really, really like that. But yeah, again, you can probably find them somewhere on AliExpress, I assume. I also got, I have these. I divided everything up by color. So these are specifically dividers. So these ones are pink ones. I just wanted to match the actual pen this time, because last time I think I just did, these ones look yellow, but I want these to be pink to match this part here. So I'll do that. And then I'm going to take out this. You can get whatever color you'd like, a darker gold too, but I'm going to use this lighter gold crown. And then I've got these, I put them in a little gumball machine just for fun storage purposes, but you can do whatever you'd like. You can just store them in a regular jar or something. But yeah, I've got, these are glow in the dark beads. These gumball beads are actually glow in the dark beads. So you can do the glow in the dark beads, or you can do this if you'd like, or something along those lines. But I'm gonna try to use these gumball beads that are glow in the dark as well. Okay, so I'm gonna take that off because I want to get specific ones. I'm gonna pour them into this little lid for this organizer. I want to get enough. I want to get at least 3 of the big gumball beads. These are called lentil beads, so in case things are moving around too much for you, you might be able to get away with putting something like this in between instead of using these dividers. And I'm going to open this guy up because I want to see if this actually fits in here. So the nice thing about these is I did a video not long ago on ring pops. They look like they could sit on there. I actually sanded things down, but these guys are already flat. So these would be perfect for making little rings that look like ring pops. So you could always take rings like this. I actually did this in another video. You could take something like this, an adjustable ring, and you can make a ring pop out of that by just gluing things together, kind of like I did in that one video. And you can make it more of an adult version of a ring pop ring, and then you can give it to somebody. The nice thing is it's adjustable, so you can actually put it on a kid's finger or an adult's finger, whatever. So that's really cool. So you don't have to just limit things to just children's rings. All right, so I like this shape too. It's pretty cool, but I think I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna put this aside because that's kind of a neat one. They're all different shapes. They look like teardrops, all different kinds of cool shapes that I got from the dollar store. This is from Dollarama. It's a Canadian store. I got it in Toronto. Let's see here. So I've got a little tray of stuff. I want to see if this one can come off easily. Sometimes these guys don't twist off very easily, which is really unfortunate. Yeah, so this one's not twisting off easily. It's coming off around this base part. Okay, it's gonna be tough. Alright, well, another way you could do this is you can always twist it from the bottom part and then put them on that way. Okay, we'll just do it like that. That's fine. We're just going to focus on one of these, okay? Before I actually use these guys, what I want to do is see if this fits in here. Okay, it does, but there's a bit of a gap, and that's okay. That's okay, because I can probably just glue it down around the edge, and that would still look really cool. But there's a bit of a gap there, and so I'd love it if it was a little smaller and a little easier to glue in there. So if you can get smaller ones, that would be really good. Let me see if this one is even better. This one's gonna be a little harder to sit in there, I think. So I'm gonna just go with this one. Okay, so I'll deal with this one later. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn this upside down, and I'm gonna glue this on the side here, if that makes sense, okay? I might actually put that there for now. You know what? I'm gonna start gluing this already. Now you can do, and I've done this before on my channel, you can use resin to do this, but I prefer using water-based glues that look like resin. I either use Mod Podge Dimensional Magic, or there's also Glossy Accents. I'm gonna use the Glossy Accents probably for this video, but you can definitely use Mod Podge Dimensional Magic. What I've done is I've accidentally shaken this up. I did this a long time ago, and normally when you shake these guys up, you get permanent bubbles in these glues. So I'd suggest not shaking beforehand any of these glues. Not that it matters for this sort of thing, because you're probably not even going to see the bubbles, and it's not going to even matter if you do see the bubbles. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue down, get a little bit of glue on each one of these. I don't know what these are called. On the crown, basically. And do a little there on the tip as well. Okay, and then I'm going to glue it on there and solidify that. Just make sure that it's on there. Oops. Slides around sometimes, so just be careful. If you can get this off, which would be really, really good, you can just sit it on there without this big bar in the way. But yeah, I'm just going to try to balance it on there basically. And then I'm going to just put this around the edge. Right, like that. Oh. There we go. I got it. It took a minute or two. Hopefully it doesn't fall. I'm just gonna leave it to dry for a few hours and see if it solidifies. So this guy is dry now, so that's gonna be a little bit top heavy, but that's okay. It looks really pretty, really fun. It's a lot bigger than this guy, but I like it. I think it looks really cool. Okay, I'm gonna use this as a guide, but we don't have to do this exactly the same way. I'm gonna do maybe 4 of these pink little dividers. This, a gumball bead, another one of these, another gumball bead. This is the formula. I just want to do it very simply. One of these guys, another gumball bead, one more of those, and see how that looks on here if I twist this off. I'm gonna try to get that in there and twist it and see if I need more or less or what. Oops. Oh, that didn't really stay put because I don't think I had it on there for very long. Oh, I think I need another bead in there anyways. Well, I'm going to take this out. This is actually a lot longer than the other one. Another one of these gumball beads. Take another one of these guys. These ones look like they're a lot smaller than this. I wish that there was a way to make a chubby pen version of this. That would be really cute. I just want to make sure, before I glue this again, I want to make sure this is the exact amount that I want. Okay, so that could work. I'll glue this back on in a second. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Just want to double check it. Okay, I think that looks good. Okay, so I'm going to take all this off and let this dry properly. And I'll come back and put it back on again. It's too bad that it came off, but it's okay. I didn't let it dry that long. I was gonna leave it to dry overnight and I didn't do that. I got really impatient and too excited to try to make this pen. Put a bunch around the center here. Put it a little bit closer to this hole. Put it in place there. Okay, so I'm just gonna let that dry some more, a little bit longer, and then I'll come back. Okay, hopefully it'll be dry then if I leave this overnight. I just wanted to make it for you guys really quickly, but clearly rushing it is not a good idea. So just actually leave it overnight like I intended originally, and then yeah, that should be hopefully good, and it should solidify. This is pretty stuck on there now, and this is with the glossy accents originally too, I think, as far as I remember from my video. Again, I'll link the video down below. But yeah, it looks pretty good though. It's still pretty magical. I like the fact that it glows too in the dark. I think it's kind of fun, and I like the gems make it magical during the day a little bit. If you want to, you can glue this stuff on. I don't like doing that personally. I like that it can be almost like a fidget spinner too. Kind of a fun thing as well. So anyways, I'm gonna leave this to dry overnight. I put a lot more on this time, so hopefully that'll keep it in place, but you can see it's pretty clear. You don't even really realize that the glue is there unless you kind of point it out. It's pretty on there. Oh, I wanted to show you this really quickly too. I made this off camera. I'm gonna let this dry a little bit longer too, obviously, but I made this just as a little ring. So you can totally take those gems from like the dollar store and you can turn them into rings. I just really like this one. I thought this one was really pretty, really fun. And you can take whatever you want and just make it into a ring. I can actually bend it out and have it fit my finger a little bit better. I like that it's easily adjustable, but yeah, you can totally have a little ring as well. I'm just gonna let it dry a little bit longer. So yeah, I'll just leave it overnight and show you guys the stuff in the morning. Okay. There we go. There's a really cool disguise pen. Unfortunately, as I said, there's a big gap in here, but I think it's on there fairly solidly. The glue keeps it pretty solidly on there. And if you want to, you can use some rubbing alcohol to get any kind of smudges and stuff off of it. Anyways, I'm gonna make sure that it looks okay. Yep. Sorry about my horrible handwriting, guys. There we go. You just twist it till make the pen open and close. I'm gonna just grab a holographic bag, just stick this in. So I think it looks really cool. What do you guys think? You can always put some sort of bag topper on the top here saying this is the Sailor Moon disguise pen, or at least that's what it's supposed to be. Obviously the disguise pen is chunkier in width, but I just thought that this kind of gives the illusion of it. The gumball beads, I think it's really cute. So I hope that my friend really likes this, and maybe I'll try to make it known also that it's got glow-in-the-dark beads, because I think that that's a fun little secret. Oh, I almost forgot to add something. I got these a long time ago. So there are refills we can get. So yeah, I got these different pen refills. So what I would probably do, this person, as I told you once before, doesn't like purple, so I probably won't give them the purple one of these, but I've got different colors. So this is a regular blue pen refill, and then this is pink, and I think this is black, and you can get a variety of other colors if you'd like, but I just decided to pick those guys up. So I might put these three, just skip the purple, but put these three in a little bag. I got these from the dollar store a while ago. They're just tiny Ziploc bags. I'll just pull out one of these, and they can pull off the little red part at the top, the little wax bit. They can pull that off later. This just prevents things from leaking. I could also label them too if I wanted to. That probably would make things a little bit easier. Yeah, I might just do that real quick. Just so I know what's what, and so they know what's what, and so it's a little easier for them to figure that stuff out. Black, blue, and then pink. This is just my label maker. I've showed you guys how to make labels before. I'll link the link for that video as well down below. I think I labeled tags for gifts and how to organize them. Anyways, I'm gonna press this. And I'm just gonna print that. And luckily it's already got a small font. I forgot to change that, but it's okay. It's a small font anyways. It's not a big deal. I'm gonna just back out. I like to do that so that I can have a fresh start for the next thing that I'm going to use, and then I just power off so that I don't waste batteries. I just got my scissors here. I'll just throw those guys out. But yeah, this is a black one that I put in here. And they should have a thing so you can split this. Label the bags first, and then I'll just pop everything in real quick. I'm just gonna stick this in here towards the bottom. I did this once for another person. I labeled everything and they seemed to be very appreciative of it, so. This comes with blue, so I figured I'd send a regular standard blue. Anyways, I just wanted to show you guys that. It's not as pretty with these other little things in there, but it's a thoughtful part of the present, I think, that I think most people would appreciate. So that's that. If you like this content, be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done that yet, and share the video with anybody who likes Sailor Moon stuff or craft supplies. I think this is a really fun concept. I always loved the disguise pen in Sailor Moon, so I thought that this was a cute, fun thing to make. I wish I could make it a little bit chunkier. The actual pen, honestly, might be kind of nicer to write with especially for people who have problems writing. It's hard to find an actual pen, and if you do find it at all, it's pretty expensive. Even when it's not an actual working pen, it's pretty expensive. Something that looks like it. I've seen a lot of the replicas go for quite a bit of money, so I decided to make it myself. Take matters in my own hands. Again, it's not an exact replica or anything like that whatsoever, but it's got the spirit of that look of it, and kind of the spirit of Sailor Moon in general, I feel. So anyways, I hope you guys like that. Take care, everybody. Have a good one, okay? Bye! Happy crafting!